Right. So today we are going to discuss about networking concept. So it's a very important concept for who's doing AWS and DevOps, right? So first of all, what is a network, guys? Network. You need to make the note, guys. I'm unable to help you people right here. So you need to make a note. What is a network? Two or more interconnected devices called network. Two or more interconnected devices, right? So this is one device and this is another device. We establish one physical media or virtual media, whatever it may be, right? In between those both the device, that is called network. Two or more interconnected devices are network. Okay, two or more interconnected devices are network. So devices means we'll have the different types of network devices. So PC also one type of network device, right? So this is one PC and this is another PC. We establish the one physical media between the both the missions. Now it's okay. Manjunath. Hello, can you hear me? Manjunath. So you need to increase the sound in your device, guys. What about remaining people? Guys, Vaibhav, can you hear me? Yeah, I hope my voice is clear, right? Good, right. So let's see here. Two or more interconnected devices are network, right? So this is one device and this is another device. We establish one physical media between those both the devices. That is called network, guys. Okay. Networking. Two or more interconnected, like this you can write. The communication between two or more interconnected devices. The communication between two or more interconnected devices. So this is one device and this is another device. Both it having the one physical media. It will establish with the help of physical media. Now mission 1, it is sending the request to the mission 2, and mission 2, it is sending the response to the mission 1. Communication between two or more interconnected devices are networking. Network means two or more interconnected devices. That is called network. Networking means two or more interconnected devices. If it is communicating each other, that is called networking, right? So the communication means request and response between the both the missions. That is called communication, right, guys? So communication between two or more interconnected devices called networking, right? So internetwork. So internetwork means, so this is one network and this is another network. So we establish one physical media between those both the networks, right? For example, in this building, we'll have 4 floors, right? So first floor having the one network and second floor also having the one network. In between those both the floors, if you establish one physical media, that is called internetwork. Got it, guys? How many types of networks will have? 3 types of networks will have. LAN, local area network, LAN full form, local area network. So within a geographical area, within a building, within a campus, if you're establish the one network, that is called LAN. So local area network, right? MAN, metropolitan area network, span over the city. For example, so we'll have the 2 branches in Hyderabad. One is in Amirpet. So maybe another one is in Himayatnagar. So if you establish from Amirpet to Himayatnagar one network, that is called MAN, metropolitan area network. It's a bit expensive because this is our personal network, right? Okay. So metropolitan area network, MAN. So WAN, wide area network. So wide area network, best example is internet, guys. WAN full form, wide area network, different geographical area. For example, so we have the one branch in Hyderabad and one more branch in Vijayawada. So we are establishing. Or otherwise, another branch we'll have in some different country. We need to communicate with them. So we are going to use WAN connectivity. So wide area network. The best example for wide area network is internet. I hope you got it, guys. Right? Okay. This is one LAN and this is another LAN. So we established one physical media between both the LANs. Okay. So two or more network, if it is connecting with the physical media, that is called internetwork. I hope you got it, guys. Right? Okay. So internetworking means communication between two or more interconnected networks. So internetworking means communication between two or more networks. So this network, it is sending the request to this network, and this network, it is sending the response to this network. The communication between two or more interconnected networks are internetworking. So I hope you're clear, guys. Network, networking, internetworking. Clear? So to establish one network, so what type of minimum requirements we need? Minimum requirements for establish the network. So what we need, guys, to deploy the network, to establish the network, I need to establish a network into first floor, right? So minimum what we need. So we need network devices, right? So first of all, we should have the PC along with the NIC card. That's it now. We need a NIC cards. Maybe if you purchase the PC automatically, you will have the NIC card along with your PC. So NIC card we need, then media we need, right? And network devices we need, and protocols we need, and logical addressing. Okay. So protocols, logical addressing, right? IP addresses. So IP addresses. Those 5 things we require to establish one network. NIC cards, media, right? Network device, and protocols, and IP address. Logical addressing also you can say, right? Okay. So I'll give some information about NIC cards and media and those all stuff. So little bit information. So we are not going to establish any physical network nowadays. Everybody there. So depending on cloud environment, but anyway, so you should have the knowledge. So then only you can able to understand the cloud network, right, guys? So NIC card, network interface card full form. NIC full form, network interface card. This is an interface between device and network. So interface between device and network, right, guys? So coming to NIC card, will have 48-bit MAC address. Each and every NIC card, it having the one unique MAC address, guys. MAC full form, media access control. Media access control, MAC full form. So total 48-bit MAC address will have, right? So how the NIC card will be looking in the sense, let's see, I'll show you a few images from internet. So you know very well about NIC card, guys. So how you are going to connect the internet in your home? If you doesn't have the Wi-Fi router, you need to connect the internet to your laptop or desktop. Directly you are going to connect the wire into your desktop, right? So where you are going to connect this? Inside the NIC card itself, right? NIC card images. So let's see, guys, here. Those are NIC card. So yes, RJ45 connector we are going to connect inside the NIC card, right? See here, this is RJ45. RJ full form, resistor jog. Resistor jog 45. RJ11 also will have. So RJ11 for phone lines, right? RJ45 for internet purpose we're going to. That means network purpose. So I hope you're clear, guys. We are going to connect this RJ45 jock into this NIC card. Okay. Each and every NIC card, it having the one unique MAC address. Total 48-bit hexadecimal values will have. Hexadecimal means alphanumerical combination, hexadecimal value. 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You won't get 10. So A, B, right? It may be capital, it may be small. Okay. So B, C, D, E, F. 0 to F. Hexadecimal value. Okay. So 0 to F. Clear, guys? So now we'll have the one unique MAC address. If you want, you can say MAC address. If you want, you can call physical address. If you want, you can call Ethernet address. Right, guys? Hardware address also you can say. So Ethernet address, MAC address, physical address, hardware address, everything is same. Right? How we need to know the MAC address of particular NIC card? Guys, if you having the Windows operating system, open the CMD. Okay. Open the CMD. Clear? So execute one command called get MAC. Okay. Execute one command called get MAC. Right? So if you execute the get MAC command, it will show you all the MAC addresses now. So I have 4 MAC addresses here. Right? Guys, each and every device it having a MAC address. Each and every interface. Device means only network interfaces only. Like NIC card, Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi interface, and I have installed a few virtualization applications. Virtualization application related virtual interfaces also will have, right? So get MAC is a command. So it's disconnected. Media disconnected means it got disconnected, right? So now you need to need a if you need to get the detailed information in the sense. So we should execute IP config /all. Then it enter. See, guys, here. Got it. This is virtual interface address. VMware network adapter 8. So this is a MAC address of VMware network adapter. And see, guys, here, Wi-Fi, it got disconnected. I didn't connect any Wi-Fi. I'm using LAN. Because of that reason, it is showing disconnected. And Wi-Fi also, it having the one MAC address. See here, 780C something like this will have the MAC address. Okay. So now, so this is my PC name. So this is our Ethernet address. So this is my NIC card MAC address. So it having the IP addresses and gateway and DNS IP addresses and those also. Clear, guys? How to know the MAC address in Windows? Open the CMD and execute get MAC command or IP config /all also you can execute. IP config /all. And you'll get all the MAC addresses along with the IP addresses, right? Good. So guys, if you're having the Linux operating system, then open the terminal, execute ifconfig command. So ifconfig is a command to know the MAC address from Linux machine. So if you're having the Linux operating system, you need to know the MAC address. So okay, so ifconfig command. So ifconfig command we can able to execute into the any version, guys. It may be old versions, it may be new versions, right? So coming to new version, they introduced to us one new command called IPADDR. Okay, IP space ADDR, guys. IP space ADDR is a command to know the MAC address and all the details. So the interface details we can able to get. So what type of interface, okay? So how much speed will have, so what type of IP addresses will having, IP addresses we can able to find, and MAC address also we can able to find. All the like interface details we can able to get with the help of IP space ADDR. While we are doing the practical session at the time, I'll show you, don't worry, okay? Okay, guys, if you doesn't have the operating system, you'll have the one blank laptop or otherwise blank desktop. So now how you are going to get the MAC address? So we should enter into the BIOS. So how we need to enter into the BIOS? Using function keys. Depends upon motherboard manufacturer. They're going to provide few function keys for us. Using those function keys, we are going to enter into the BIOS. Right? Inside the BIOS, we'll have the one option called system information. So there we can able to find out the MAC address, how much RAM will have, okay, and what type of processor we are using, everything like that. So I hope you got it, guys. Yes, no, good, right. So coming to Ethernet, we'll have three types of Ethernet, guys. Ethernet is a one terminology, right? Ethernet is a one terminology. Ethernet 10 Mbps, right? Fast Ethernet 100 Mbps. So 100 Mbps speed will get, right? Gigabyte Ethernet, Gigabyte Ethernet, Gigabyte Ethernet 1000 Mbps. Gigabit Ethernet, okay? So 1000 Mbps. Clear? So fast Ethernet, Gigabyte Ethernet, and Ethernet. In olden days, before 90s, so we'll have Ethernet. So it will, at the times, it will support only 10 Mbps connection. So from 90s onwards. So fast Ethernet, 100 Mbps. Nowadays, you're using Gigabit Ethernet. By default, if you purchase the machine, you'll have the Gigabit Ethernet. It will support 1000 Mbps. Got it, guys? I hope you're clear. Sometimes you're going to face some problems, maybe with ISP provider. So you are taking 100 Mbps connection, but you are using the old laptop. So you are unable to get the 100 Mbps full-fledged, because in the old laptop you'll have Ethernet. So it will support only 10 Mbps. At the time you're going to face the problem. You need to change the Ethernet connect. Otherwise, you are unable to utilize the 100 Mbps connection full-fledged. So nowadays people, they are providing 1 Gbps connections also. Right? Good. Right, guys. I hope you're clear about NIC cards. So NIC full form 802.11 means 802.11 means Wi-Fi. 8023 means Ethernet. I'll tell you what is 8023, 802.11 while we are discussing about practicals, while we are doing the practical session at the time. Don't worry, okay? I think you'll have the good knowledge in mobiles. Okay? So it's IEEE standards. IEEE standards will have now. IEEE standards. So the IEEE standards, people, they're providing 8023. It's a Ethernet. Okay, I will tell you now itself only. So 1980s, February 2. February 3rd, 8023 means 1980s. 1980s, 2 means February. So here instead of 11, you'll have the 3. That is Ethernet. If you're having the 11 by A, 11 by B, like this, you'll have. That is like what we say, the Wi-Fi router updates. Like so, in your mobile, while you try to purchase in the mobile at the time, So you're going to check the like mobile specifications. So the mobile, it is support that much of speed, right? So 80 to 11 means Wi-Fi 1980s February 11th. Got it? Right. So media. So media means wires. Media means wire. So without wire, can you able to establish the network? Without physical media, can you able to establish the legacy network, guys? It's not possible, right? So coming to media, we'll have two types of media: guided media and then unguided media. So guided and unguided media. So coming to guided media, so we'll have three types: coaxial, twisted pair, and fiber opticals or fiber channels, whatever if you want to consider. Right? So coaxial, twisted pair, and fiber channels. So guided media. So I will show you a few images. You know very well about coaxial. How many people will have the television in your home? In your home, right? Coaxial cable. So this is a coaxial cable. You know very well about this, right? So setup box. So backside మనం connect చేస్తాం కదా. So television board. So that is coaxial cable, right? So this is called coaxial cable. So usually in Hyderabad, so according to my knowledge, I used Hathway and then Act Fiber and some local internet also in my home. So if you're taking the Hathway connection, those people that provide the internet connection through coaxial cable. Because Hathway people, they have the like cable connection as well as internet both, right? So if you're taking the connection from Hathway, definitely you should take the router. That is mandatory. So I'm not talking about fiber channel connections, guys. Normal connection, normal Wi-Fi, normal internet connection. If you're taking from Hathway, so they are going to provide like this wire. So with the help of this wire, coaxial cable, they are going to provide the internet to you. How they are going to provide the internet in the sense, Wi-Fi router is a mandatory. So they are going to provide you for free of cost only, right? So before they are providing the two boxes. One is what is that? Modem. Another one is Wi-Fi router. Modem, what it will do in the sense, it will convert the analog signals to digital signals. Usually this wire is having the analog signals. So without modem, we are unable to convert this analog signals to digital signal. Nowadays, modem plus router one device will have. So they are providing for us for free of cost. It doesn't have that much of quality because they're providing for us free. Okay. So the modem plus router one device will have. So they are going to connect this cable into that particular device. It will act like as a modem as well as Wi-Fi router. Got it? So then the device, it will convert the analog signal to digital signal. So then only we'll get the internet. Got it? Right. Next, twisted pair. So you know very well. So this is a twisted pair, right? So STP cable, shielded twisted pair, STP full form. UTP full form, unshielded twisted pair, right? STP and UTP. Shielded twisted pair, unshielded twisted pair. So shielded, unshielded. See here, this is the best image. See guys, the differences between shielded twisted pair and unshielded twisted pair. So this is unshielded. Both are same, guys. Both having 4 pairs and 8 wires. Blue, blue, white, orange, orange, white, brown, brown, white, and green, green, white. Clear? Got it, guys? So 4 pairs and 8 wires. So it's a UTP cable, unshielded twisted pair. So this is UTP. So we're using Wi-Fi, LAN connection here, right? That is UTP. See guys, it depends upon your network. So you need like durability, then so people they are going to use STP. So if you need durability, maybe like so you need to use this network maybe 4 years, 5 years like this. So at the time, so better to use STP. It having the one shield additionally, one core, one small core will have inside. That's it. Apart from this, we doesn't have any difference. Nowadays, we're using Cat 6 cables. Cat 6. Okay, Cat 6A, 6B something will have. Right? So clear. So UTP and STP. So maximum 90% people, small organization like our institutions, they are going to use UTP only, unshielded reset pad. I think before 4 years, meter 10 rupees like this will have. Now I doesn't know how much will have. So STP maybe 13, 14 rupees like this will have. Bit expensive because it having the one additional layer, right? So it is going to protect the 4 bytes. That's it. Both are same, both it will work same. Okay, it doesn't have the much difference. So clear guys. So about STP and UTP, right? So fiber opticals, fiber channels. So fiber optical images, see here. Actually, this is like connectors. I hope you know this connector, right? Who using the fiber internet in your home. So the fiber optical cable, how they are going to provide instance with the help of those connectors. So we are going to connect this connector into one converter. We need to purchase one converter because usually we doesn't have the fiber optical connector into your old laptops and into your old desktops. So we need to purchase one converter. With the help of the converter, we are going to connect the like into RJ45. Okay. So otherwise, directly they are going to connect this Wi-Fi router. So Wi-Fi router should have the connector. This is fiber optical connector. Okay. Then so we are going to get the internet. So let's do it quickly. So this is a fiber optical cable. We will begin like this. See here. రోడ్డు మీద ఫ్లవర్ వాజ్లు అమ్ముతుంటారు చూడండి, చిన్న లైట్లు వస్తుంటాయి కదా, అలాగే ఉంటుంది, right? So we'll have the neon lights, right? So like the same we will have. Okay. So guys, no need to bother that much of in-depthly MFC and SFC. So you should do like CCNA routing and switching. There they are going to teach you. Okay, right? So we are discussing Linux basics, right? So you can do CCNA routing and switching. There they are going to teach. So let's see guys here. Just many people that doesn't have the knowledge about networking, because of that reason I'm teaching this. Usually you doesn't need this. Directly I can able to start the IP addresses. If I'm trying to starting the IP addresses concept, maybe you have some confusion because of those all stuff I'm teaching, the basic information, right? Right. So I hope you're clear about guided media. So unguided media, RF and infrared. RF full form radio frequency, infrared full form infrared only. Okay. So RF radio frequency. So thank you. Okay, right. So RF will form radio frequency, infrared. So if you having the Wi-Fi router, the Wi-Fi router to work depend on radio frequency, RF. And infrared waves, where you'll have TV remote, AC remote, right? Few mobiles also having the infrared waves, right? So it's a wireless media. So guys, which one is the best media? Guided or unguided? Guided. So always guided media. Camera, everything. You'll have the AI cameras also in my mobile. I don't know how to utilize that AI. Really. Okay. We'll have the option called AI, artificial intelligence. तो फोटो निकालने के लिए इतने फीचर्स क्या जरूरी है यार, समझ में नहीं आ रहा. So if you take the picture, how you are looking like that only will get na. Really I doesn't like the filter pictures and those all stuff. So मेरे DP देख के आप filter डाल के हो, वो just filter means just a change color, that's it. I didn't use any filters. Okay, clear, guys? Okay, leave about the cameras and those all stuff. Okay, so coming to here, RF and infrared. Which one is the best, guided or unguided? Always guided media is the best media. So girls के बारे में छोड़ दो. So always we know that. Okay, right? So leave about that. So उन लोगों को चाहिए भी, right? So हम लोगों को किस लिए यार? जैसे भी है ठीक है. Okay, उन लोगों को क्या है? So always like girls means girls only, right? Okay, so clear, guys? Okay. फिर इसको कंट्रोवर्सी मत करो. So right, so infrared and RF. So why best guided media? Why best guided media, guys? If you want, you can check practically in your home. I think like everybody, they have the Wi-Fi routers their home, right? So everybody, they are using the internet in home. Okay, remove the wire from Wi-Fi router, right? Directly connect that wire into your laptop. Open the OCLA. Something will have a speed check. What is that? OCLA. So speed test will have. So you can open the Google, type speed test. Then you'll get one website, whatever it may be. So click that, then check the speed. Maybe if you're having the 40 Mbps speed, it will show you around 38, 39. If you're having the 100 Mbps speed, it will show you around 98, 97 like that. 97, 98, sometimes 99 also it will show you. But 100 it won't show you, right? So clear, speed test, okay? Remove the wire from your laptop, then again connect to the router, then connect the device with the router, then check the speed test. Definitely you will have the difference. So if you're having the 40 Mbps, it will show you 35 or 32 like that. So if you're having the 100 Mbps speed, it will show you 95, 9, so something 92, 93 like that. So the speed automatically will drop. Why it will drop? Technically, in guided media, will have full duplex communication. In guided media, will have, don't worry, I will teach you what is full duplex, what is half duplex, what is simplex, and all that. Right? So we'll have full duplex communication. So full duplex means request and response, it will happen at a time. Got it? So in guided media, we'll have half duplex communication. So request and response, it won't happen at a time. Got it? So because of that reason, the data conversion and then speed, it will drop automatically if you're having the wireless media. Most of the people, what they're thinking in a sense, wireless media is the best. क्योंकि झंझट नहीं रहता वायर लेके घूमने का, right? So always guided media is the best media, right? Good. So I hope you're clear about media. Next. So let's see here. So network device. So guys, at least we need one network device, guys. To establish the one network into your organization, at least we should have the one network device, right? So coming to network devices, hub, switch, routers, firewalls, etc. Okay, so those all network devices. Hub, you can say centralized device also. Okay, hub, switch, route, etc. guys. Hub, switch, routers, etc. will have the different types of network devices. Now I'll give you some information about hub and switch, router, how it will work, the basic information, right? So hub, make a note. Hub functions. Hub functions. Hub, first point, guys. Hub, it's not an intelligent device. First point, hub, it is not an intelligent device. It is not an intelligent device. First point. Second point, it will work with bits. It will work with bits. Work with bits, BITS. Bits. Uses, third point, uses broadcast for communication. Uses broadcast for communication. Clear? So third point, uses broadcast for communication. Fourth point, it will share the bandwidth. It will share the bandwidth. Fourth point. Bandwidth, guys, bandwidth. Okay? It will share the bandwidth. Fifth point, it's having half duplex communication. Fifth point, it having half duplex communication. Can I repeat once again? First point, hub, it's not an intelligent device. Second point, it will work with bits. Third point, uses broadcast for communication. Fourth point, so it will share the bandwidth. Fifth point, having half duplex communication. Clear? Good. So now we'll see how it will work internally. Okay? Right, guys? Guys, give me 1 minute. Okay, guys. So can you hear me? Hello. Right. Okay. So let's see here. We'll see hub functions. So let's see, guys, here. Hub functions. So hub, it's not an intelligent device, first point, right? So guys, I have connected 4 missions in this hub. So this is one network. This network it having 4 missions, right? This is centralized device. It's a centralized device. So first point, hub it's not an intelligent device. I will tell you later why it is not an intelligent device, right? Second point, it will work with bits, right? So let's see, guys, here. So this is system 1 and this is system 4. 4 missions will have. Now system 1, it's try to sending the data to the system 4. This is a source mission and it's a destination mission, right? The source mission, it is try to sending the data to the destination mission. The system 1, it will send the data. The data it is going to send to the hub. That's it now. Because it's a centralized device, the hub it will take the data. The hub it will convert the data into the bits. Users, so here it will work with bits. The data it will be converted into the bits. The bits it will be converted into the electrical volts. Electrical signals will have now. If you have in the copper wire, it will be converting the bits into the electrical volts, right? Clear. So now the bits it is going to send to the mission 4, right? Guys, this hub it having the broadcast communication, right? So broadcasting means one to many, including source. Generally, this terminology that TV9 and TV, those people they are going to use the TV channels they are going to use. We are broadcasting the, we are telecasting, we are broadcasting the like so kya serial serial बोल बोलते रहते ना, right? So clear. So broadcasting means one to many, including source. So now system 1, guys, please concentrate. System 1, it's sending the data to the system 4. Okay, this is a source mission and it's a destination mission. The hub it will take the data, it will convert the data into the bits. It is going to send the data to the system 4, including system 3, including system 2 and system 1. So one to many. How many missions will have in a network? For every one, the hub it is going to send the data, including source. That is called broadcasting. But internally, who's the right person? He is going to accept the data and reminding people they are going to drop the data automatically. I hope you got it, guys. So that is called broadcasting. So hub what it will do? It will broadcast the data. So system 1 actually he need to send the data to the mission 4. But the hub what it will do? It will send the data to the each and every one. So now automatically who's the right person is going to accept the data and reminding people they are going to drop the data. That is called broadcasting. Clear? So point number 4, how it will share the bandwidth. Okay, for example, so we have the 40 Mbps connection, internet connection. So we connected this 40 Mbps connection to the hub. Okay, so this hub, what it will do in the sense, it will share the bandwidth. For this mission, 10 Mbps. 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 For this mission, 10 Mbps, like this. It is going to share the bandwidth. So because of that reason, so if you're using the hub in a network, so in your network, the data transaction little bit slow, right? So now, so if you're having the broadcasting, automatically the collisions, it will happen. Collisions means accidents. So now system 1, it is sending the data, and system 2, it is sending the data at a time. Then what will happen? Issue, right? Broadcasting. So collision, it will happen. Who is going to avoid the collision? Usually, who is going to avoid the accident? Traffic constable, right? Traffic constable, he is going to avoid the accidents, right? Like the same way here, we'll have one protocol called CSMA-CD. CSMA-CD is a protocol. CSMA-CD, okay? It's a protocol, so it will avoid the collisions. Okay, I hope you got it, guys. So coming to communications, we'll have 3 types of communications. One is simplex, half duplex, and full duplex. Simplex, half duplex, and full duplex. So simplex means one way. Best example for simplex, TV remote, AC remote, and those all stuff. The TV remote, it is going to send the signal to the television, but we won't get the reply from the television, right? So that is simplex. So half duplex, best example, walkie-talkie. So in traffic constable, they are going to maintain walkie-talkies, right? So can you be able to speak through walkie-talkie, vice versa? So it's not possible. First of all, for example, I am speaking. If I am completing my speech, then other guy he is going to speak. So we are unable to speak through walkie-talkie, vice versa. So the best example for half duplex is a walkie-talkie. Request and response, it won't happen at a time. So full duplex. So request and response, it will happen at a time. Best example, mobile phone. So I hope you got it, guys. Right? So how it's having the half duplex communication. So because of that reason, while you try to sending the data it will travel through network a little bit slow. Clear? I hope you're clear about how, right? Next, switch functions. So make a note. First point, switch is an intelligent device. Switch is an intelligent device. Switch is an intelligent device. Second point, it will maintain the MAC address table. Second point, it maintain the MAC address table. It will maintain MAC address table. Third point, uses floating center, float center, floating and unicast communication. Floating and unicast communication. Right? Third point, uses floating and unicast communication. And fourth point, I hope you clear third point, floating and unicast. Okay. Fourth point, each port of the switch having the fixed bandwidth. Unicast communication. each port of the switch having the fixed bandwidth. Each port of the switch having fixed bandwidth. Right. Fifth point, uses full duplex communication. Uses full duplex communication. So otherwise it having the full duplex communication. Right. So let's see guys here. So as well as this, so this is a switch. Guys, coming to switches, we'll have two types of switches. One is manageable switch, another one is unmanageable switches. Okay. So in real-time environment, in MSAs, we are going to use manageable switches, Cisco Catalyst switches, right? So manageable switches, it's a bit expensive. Okay. Let's say I'll show you how it will be looking. Not out. See guys. Those are topologies. We are using star topology. Okay. Topology means it's a physical layout of the network. So anyway, you're using virtual networks, right? From AWS cloud, right? So let's see guys here. So those are switches. So we'll have 8-port switch, 16 port. So 24 port switches, 48 port switches. That means 48 machines we can able to connect. So this is a 48 port switch. We'll have the auxiliary port to configure the switch. So if you want to can assign the IP address per switch, if you want to can configure the DHCP server into the switch, and if you want to can configure the port security, those all stuff we are in CCNA routing and switching they are going to cover. Okay, so this is manageable switches. Like the same manageable switches are a bit expensive, guys. Minimum 20,000. Like minimum you need to purchase one switch from Cisco. So 20,000, 24,000 like this will have. But like our institutions and then small industries, they're unable to afford this much of cost. So hardly we'll have the 10 to 20 mission into our organization. So really it's required, doesn't need, right? So we'll have the institution, in our lab we'll have the 20 missions. So why we need to purchase this much of expensive switch? So because of that reason, people they introduced to us unmanageable switches also. Unmanageable switches. D-Link, Cisco switches also will have, Netgate switches also will have, different brands will have, right? Okay, so unmanageable switches, we are unable to configure. So plug and play, that's it. So we'll have the 1000 Mbps. If you want, you can take 16 port switch and then so 24 port switch, depends upon your requirement. But it's a bit cheaper than manageable switches. Like 16 port switch, I think 4,000 to 5,000 like this. Right. So let's see here, switch functions. First point, it is an intelligent device, right? So why it is an intelligent device, we'll see. Guys, same scenario. I'm sending the data from mission 1 to mission 4, right? So mission 1 is a source mission and mission 4 is a destination mission. So mission 1, it is try to sending the data to the mission 4. Mission 1 will send the data to the switch, right guys? The switch, what it will do in the sense, it is going to capture the mission 1's MAC address. Switch, what it will do, it will capture the mission 1's MAC address. So it is going to store inside the MAC table. Internally, switch, it will maintain one table that is called MAC table. So now who's the sender? System 1. System 1, it is sending the data to the switch. The switch, what it will do in the sense, it is going to capture the mission 1's MAC address. Clear? Next. So now the switch, what it will do in the sense, it is going to send the data to the mission 4, including mission 3 and mission 2, apart from mission 1. That is called floating. 1 to many excluding source. Broadcast means 1 to many including source. Floating means 1 to many excluding source. So I hope you got it, guys. Right? Floating first time. Next time onwards, unicast. So now system 1, it is providing the request to the system 4, and system 4, it need to give the response to the system 1. That's it now, guys. The communication means request and response. So system 4, it is providing the response to the system 1. System 4, it is sending the response to the switch. Switch, what it will do in the sense, it is going to capture the system 4's MAC address, because now this is a sender. So sender's MAC address it will capture, and switch, what it will do in the sense, now directly the switch, it is going to send the data to the mission 1. It is not going to send the data to the mission 3 and mission 2. Because switch, he know the MAC address of the mission 1. So like the same way, switch, it is going to capture the mission 4 MAC address. While you are trying to sending the data, first time the switch, it is going to capture the MAC address of the particular mission. It will maintain into the MAC address table. It will maintaining into the MAC address table. So next time onwards, unicast. So it is not going to send the data to the remaining mission. Directly, who's a destination mission, directly is going to send the data to the destination mission directly. So that is called unicast communication. I hope you got it, guys. So unicast. Right. Unicast communication. First time floating, next time onwards unicast. So because of that reason, switch is an intelligent device. It will maintain the MAC address table. So the switch, it's act like as a one sensible device. So directly it is going to send the data to the destination. So it is not going to send the data to the remaining people, right? Okay. So clear. Hub, why it's not an intelligent device? I hope you got it. So hub doesn't have any MAC address table. So hub having the broadcast communication. Because of that reason, it's not an intelligent device. So fourth point, each port of the switch having the fixed bandwidth. Each port of the switch having the fixed bandwidth. Right? Fixed bandwidth. Bandwidth means size. So for example, on internet, if you're taking the internet connection, so I need 100 Mbps internet connection, I need 1000 Mbps internet, 1 Gbps internet connection like this. You're going to say, right? That is called bandwidth. Okay. So now each port of the switch having the fixed bandwidth. So if you purchase the 1000 Mbps switch, each port having the 1000 Mbps bandwidth. According to your requirement, you can configure, but you should have the manageable switches. According to your requirement, you can manage the bandwidth in each port, right? So but you should have the manageable switches, then only we can able to manage the bandwidth. Okay. So for example, same 40 Mbps connection, I'm connecting to this switch. The switch, what it will do in the sense, it will provide the 40 Mbps for mission 1, 40 Mbps for mission 2, 40 Mbps for mission 3, 40 Mbps for mission 4. I hope you got it, guys. So each and every mission having the 40 Mbps. It is not going to drop the bandwidth, right? So fifth point, having full duplex communication. Uses full duplex communication, whatever if you want to say. So now request and response, it will happen at a time. So now system 1 is sending the request. So immediately system 4, request and response, it will happen at a time. So that is called full duplex communication. I hope you got it, guys. Yes, no, right. So those all switch functions. So can we continue the router functions, or otherwise can we continue tomorrow? So router functions I will tell you tomorrow, and tomorrow I'm going to start IP addresses. Okay.